Hello everyone, I'm Mary Rose Corrigan, Public Health Specialist for the City of Dubuque with a May 7th, 2020 COVID-19 update from the Dubuque County Public Health Incident Management Team. 13 new cases were added to Dubuque County's total today. As of May 7th, Dubuque County has 175 positive COVID-19 cases. That's a rate of 181 per 100,000 population. The state has updated the Coronavirus Iowa website, so not all of the data I usually report on is available at this time. The state added 655 positive cases today for a total of 11,059. I'm sorry to report 12 additional deaths are reported in the state today for a total of 231 Iowans. In all, there have been 66,427 tests, or 1 in 1,701 Iowans have been tested, and 1 in 553 have been positive. Currently, 417 cases are hospitalized throughout the state, and 4,266, or 36% of Iowans, have recovered. Governor Reynolds has issued a new proclamation for provisions occurring May 8th, 2020 at 5 a.m. It includes the following statewide changes, and all of these have specific requirements and mitigation components. Dental services are allowed to resume with specific provisions. Reopening of additional businesses, including campgrounds, drive-in movie theaters, tanning facilities, and medicinal spas. And there's also reopening of additional businesses in the 22 counties that have not allowed these to open, and that includes fitness centers, aquatic centers, and similar places by appointment only. And fitness centers can only have one person in the facility at a time. Malls can open at 50% capacity, and other retail establishments, again subject to specific capacity and social distancing measures that can open, include bookstores, clothing, shoe and jewelry stores, luggage and cosmetic stores, florists, home furnishing stores, etc. Sadly, we still can't get a haircut or a pedicure. Many of you are wondering why the governor is opening things up, especially since so many communities like Dubuque continue to see increasing cases. In addition to continually reviewing the statewide data, our policymakers have to look at a few options. We can either stay locked down for the foreseeable future, tolerating the huge economic, political, psychological, and even medical downsides of doing so, hoping and waiting for the virus to perhaps lose its virulence or a vaccine to be developed. Or we can come out of lockdown in some fashion, either slowly or all at once, with as much testing, contact tracing, isolation and quarantine as we can manage, or allowing more of the population to become infected, aiming for the best possible compromise between rebuilding the economy and minimizing infections, overwhelmed hospitals, and deaths. These varying degrees of opening up means accepting a certain level of economic recovery and also accepting more or earlier mild to serious COVID-19 illnesses and deaths than if we stayed locked down. So you can see, as the state of Iowa begins to dial up or open more of our communities, we really have to pay attention to all of the special requirements being placed on these facilities and businesses. It's up to us, the citizens, to assist businesses in meeting these requirements. So if you go to a place and feel like it's not safe, or there aren't enough social distancing and provisions in place to limit the potential spread of the virus, then leave. You are not required to be there. You can let the establishment know you do not feel safe there later by phone call or an email. Personal responsibility for one's own safety is how we need to think. Of course, we can report these things to law enforcement, but is that really the most effective thing to do? Businesses listen to and pay attention to their customers. Trust me. So in closing, focus on what you can control. Your positive attitude, turning off the news when it becomes just too much, Finding things to do in your home or ways to recreate outside. You can control limiting your social media. You can control how you can follow the Iowa Department of Public Health and CDC guidelines. You can control your own social distancing and determine what retail stores you actually need to go to. And finally, you can control kindness and understanding to others. Thanks for tuning in today. Let's all continue to be safe, be smart. When in doubt, don't go out, and remember, we're all in this together.